Let's take a look at what we have here, the all-new 2024 Toyota Crown Limited all-wheel drive. And on today's video, we're going to do a breakdown, talk about the interior components, talk about some of the exterior components, some of the safety features. We're also going to take a look inside the engine bay, talk about some of the few parts and components. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely in the right place. And as you guys know, the Toyota Crown is supposed to be replacing the Avalons. Toyota is not producing any more Avalons. So without further ado, let's get right into it, starting with the mechanical and performance. This Toyota Crown model is equipped with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, hybrid system with EV, Eco, Normal, and Sport drive modes, 236 combined system net horsepower, electronic continuous variable transmission, and electronic on-demand all-wheel drive. Let's see what we have inside here. Plenty of room to work on inside the engine bay. Here's your radiator right here for the engine cooling system. This is for your inverter cooling system. Here's the overflow bottle. Plenty of room to work on, guys. Let's look at the engine weight oil 08. It went from 530, 520, 020, 016. Now we're down to 08. Soon it will just be water. Here we have your ABS actuator. Everything is easily accessible, so it's easy to work on your engine mount. You know, as technician, this is what we like. Here's your inverter water pump. Still kept the same design. Inside there, you can see your engine cooling water pump right there. It's electronic water pump, no drive belts, as you can see. And right below it is your AC compressor. And as you can see, I can get my hand down in there, you know, with ease. So if I had to change any of these components, any 3/8 ratchet would get the job done. You know, we don't mind new cars, but we don't want them to be complicated to work on. You know, we shouldn't need special tools to do anything. See, just standard 10mm bolts. Here's your electrical connectors right there for the water pump. My hands pretty much fit around this engine bay easily. Here's your inverter, hybrid power wire going to the inverter, coming from the battery, plenty of room. And this is a large sedan, guys. It's not small. I mean, it's very spacious inside. It does not feel like your typical average sedan. High pressure fuel pump right on top of the valve cover. You got your fuel pressure lines coming in, and then it's gonna tee off to the high pressure. And then here's the high pressure lines going to the direct injectors down inside. And then it tees off to the low port injectors right here on top of the intake manifold. It comes equipped with quad LED headlights and LED daytime running lights with auto on-off, 21-inch multi-spoke machine finish, two-tone alloyed wheels, and a panoramic fixed glass roof. Now let's get right into the interior. The Toyota Crown comes with a 12.3-inch Toyota Audio Multimedia with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. JBL 11 speakers included, subwoofer and amp, heated leather steering wheel, heated and ventilated leather front seats, and heated rear seats as well, and a 12.3-inch multi-information display. Here we have your AC control switches right here, little flip switches, your heated steering wheel switch, your AC mode selection, temperature control. Here's your electronic shifter right here, almost like the Prius. Parking actuator, 2 fast adaptive USB charging ports, wireless charging capability. I like how you just have the phone standing vertically instead of laying it down on the mat. And the multimedia display is like amazing. It takes a while to get used to how to navigate around, but there's a lot of features that you can display and information you can get on the car just from your combination meter. The rear backup camera is amazing. The panoramic view you see all around the car is pretty amazing. And that's some of the things that the technicians today don't like. They don't like having to diagnose and look into these things and calibrating them. But unfortunately, that's the future of the automotive industry. If the vehicle is not equipped with these things, man, you're not in it. And it's pretty cool. You have a few settings and different views you can select from, few settings you can change. It's a pretty cool feature. Now let's take a look at the trunk space. Plenty of room. Could fit a lot of groceries in there and other questionable items. And here inside this cover, you have your 12-volt battery. They make it really easy for you to service the battery, and I like that. We don't like complicated things here, but we like to keep things simple, guys, right? Now let's get right into the safety and convenience. The Toyota Crown is equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full speed range dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, road sign assist, proactive driving assist, backup camera with dynamic grid lines, blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, and last but not least, front and rear parking assist with automatic braking. Now, with the amount of safety features and components that the Toyota Crown comes with, it's almost impossible to get into a wreck or to back up and hit anything. As you can see, as I'm reversing, it detects the battery charger behind me, and the sensors all around the car are just going crazy right now. And if I don't stop and I get too close, it will brake on its own. Now here's something else that's new. It's called the Pedestrian Protection System. Now if you look underneath the hood, you'll find these two pop-up hood lifter assembly, left hand and right hand. Now the purpose of these hood lifters are, in case of a front end accident in a collision with a pedestrian or a bicyclist, the computer will determine whether to activate those hood lifters or not, and that will cause the rear end of the hood to raise up at an elevated level. Now, by no means does it cushion the fall for the pedestrian, but it prevents them from flying into the windshield. Now let's raise the vehicle up and let's see what we got underneath. And as you can see, there's not really much to show. Underneath the vehicle is completely covered in plastic, which is a good thing. To gain access to your engine oil drain plug, you got this cover right here with a few 10mm screws going around. You got your rear drive shaft going into the steering knuckle, your typical electric rear brake parking caliper. To align this car for the rear adjustment, it's the eccentric bolt, which is very nice and easy. So alignment won't be overly complicated. Like I said, that's what we like, right? Nice and easy. Not really much to show you underneath. Or here's something else that's new. At least this is the first time I've seen this on a Toyota model. No more lug nuts. But they do have a special tool in the spare tire area that makes changing the tire easier if you had to do it yourself alongside of the road. But I'm not a fan of these. When you're doing a tire rotation and you're trying to align everything up, you just want to be careful so you don't cross-thread anything. I prefer the traditional lug nuts. There you have it, guys, the all-new 2024 Toyota Crown Limited all-wheel drive. It's a very beautiful car. You can tell it's not your average sedan just by how high it sits off the ground. And in my opinion, personally, if I'm going to get a limited edition model of anything, I would like to see more of a two-tone color combination inside the interior. But I get it. Some people want all the bells and whistles, but they want a strictly all blacked out interior. But for me, I would like to see a more of a color combination. I'm sure the other models in the Toyota Crown that comes with that, but this one had the all black interior. So now that we've seen the inside and out, how much will the Toyota Crown cost you? The manufacturer suggested retail price is a whopping $48,500. And for this Toyota Crown, after the total distribution options and the delivery and processing and handling fee, it comes out to a total of $50,044. This is more expensive than the TRD Off-Road Tacoma. Now, obviously, this is not a cheap car. Do you think it's priced right, overpriced, or there's no way you're paying that much for a sedan? Let me know what you guys think. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching.